Hello people, today we'll be solving LeetCode daily question 198, that is house robber, and in this we'll be having that we are a professional robber, that's fun, and we are planning to rob houses along a street. Each house has a certain amount of money stashed, and the only constraint stopping you from robbing each of them is that if two adjacent houses is that two adjacent houses have security systems connected, and it will automatically contact the police if two adjacent houses were broken into on the same night. Okay, and we'll be given an integer array nums representing the amount of money in each house, and we have to return the maximum amount of money we can rob without alerting the police. Okay, so let's say in the first example we are given nums as 1 2 3 1. So what we can do, we can start from this, and we are not allowed to pick up this 2, and we can directly go to 3. That will result as 4. But if we start from 2, then we will not be able to pick this, and we have to pick this, so that will result in the total amount 3. So the maximum amount which we can rob is 4, that will picking from the index 0 and index 2. Okay, so in the second example what we are having 2 7 9 3 1. So what we can do, we can either go like 2, then we are not supposed to pick 7, we can pick 9, and then we can pick 1, so that will result in 12. But if we start from 7, we cannot pick 9, we have to pick 3, and there's no other than that, so that will result in 10. So maximum of 10 and 12 is 12. Okay, so we have to return 12. So it's a basic regression question that we have to find all the possible paths. So let's write the function. Let's call it um, find maximum amount that we can pick. Okay, so let's pass the nums array and the index. Okay, and let's just return the function return. Okay, so now let's write the function that will be of type private integer type and find maximum amount, and let's pass the nums array and the index id, and let's keep the track that if my index becomes greater than or equal to the if the index becomes greater than or equal to the nums or 10, that is not a valid index, so we have to return 0. In that case, return 0. And then what we are having basically two choices, that we can either pick this index or not pick this index. So let's, if we are picking robbing that house, robbing house at I. Okay, so then what we have to do, we have to add the value at the nums index plus, then let's call the recursive function that is find maximum. Okay, find maximum amount, and we are having the constraint that we cannot pick up the next house, so we'll be increasing the index by 2. Okay, and let's say we are not robbing house at I, not, and let me just copy this, control C, not robbing house at I. So then we can directly go to the next index. Okay, so find maximum amount and nums comma and index plus 1. Okay, so what we have to return is the maximum of both of these things. So let's call the function mat.maximum of robbing house at I and not robbing house at I. Okay, so now let's run it, and it gets accepted, but it will give us TLE if we'll submit it. Let me just show you. Yeah, and gives us time limit exceeded, because obviously the test input case might be a lot large, and there might be a case that we are picking up the overlapping we are encountering overlapping sub problems. Okay, so what we can do is, let's go and declare a DP array. Let's declare it globally, so we don't have to change the signature of the function. Find maximum amount, and let's initialize DP equal to new int of length of the nums dot length, and let's fill the DP with -1, arrays dot fill DP comma -1, and here we'll be checking that if my DP of IND, that means we have already calculated the sum from that index, is not equal to -1, So I have to return the DP of that particular index, DP index, and in this I'll be storing the result of this in the DP array. DP id is equal to maximum of these, and now let's run it again, and it gets accepted. Now let's submit it, and it works perfectly fine. Okay, so this was it for today. Thank you for watching.